Hello, Senior Stoner fans. It's the real Senior Stoner back at you for your Puffco Peak Pro dab of the day. On green today, by the way, we're going to head out on green. And we're going to do it with Trinity Gold Distillate. So stay tuned for that. Well, today's topic is fighting. Fighting. Can you imagine that? I'm going to talk about fighting. A special kind of fighting. Why do we fight more with the people we love? Quite the topic, right? How many of us have been in the house with one individual or two, restricted in our ability to move and go places? How many of us have been isolated with an individual, your partner, your spouse, okay, your family members? How many of you have experienced fighting during this time? Well, guess what? You're not alone. Everyone fights with loved ones, and loved ones constantly bicker. Why can that happen? How can that happen? I mean, if you had a friend like that, you'd turn off your phone and block the phone. It'd be over. Enough fight. I don't like to fight. I don't need friends that I fight with. Loved ones you're fighting with because you can tell them your mind. You can speak your mind without any fear of being judged. Your emotions can have a field day around the people you love. I have goose pimples because you feel like you didn't need to filter or sugarcoat one word you said or thought. Matter of fact, you probably even felt that your aggression was quote unquote safe around them. Why? Because they love you. What do you think of that? Because you know how love is. You know what it feels to love someone. And if they're loving you back the way you're loving them, which is relationships, okay? You're safe because they're safe. And you even know that they're going to put your needs above their needs because you put their needs above your needs. What do you think of that one? Okay? And you know it incredibly well. You know their reactions to a lot of things that are going to happen. You know what people do when they fight. You know. So it's almost a plan when it happens because you value their relationship with you. You're doing that Muhammad Ali dancing in the ring, okay? But you're in the ring. You're not going anywhere. You're just fighting, okay? And guess what happens when you're doing that? You work the conflict out. Think about it. No relationship in America that I know of by two healthy people is built on the silent treatment. That would be odd, okay? You care too much when you love each other. Too much to ever walk away. That's the deal. That's the parameter you're in. And you'd rather bear the burden of going through daily fights, okay, than live like you don't give a damn. Because even while fights are disruptive, they're going to result in solutions. And we know that solutions lead to make-up sex and all kinds of things like that when I was younger, okay? And it makes for a better relationship. So think about it. The why is because we need to, okay? And the reason is because you know you can be brutally honest with the people who love you, not the rest of the world. How many times can Mrs. Stoner say to me, Senior Stoner, don't say that to anybody except me. I'm not going to tell you what the things are, but you guys out there know what I'm talking about. Okay, you blurt out the harsh truths, things that hurt, but all you want to do is lay out the reality without sugarcoating. And the only people you can do that with most often are the ones you love and that love you. Well, you also have a higher tolerance for the annoying things people do. Think about it once again. If you were in a line somewhere and if people started to do the annoying things that your loved one does, you'd be getting back in your car and coming back another time, okay? We live with the annoying things that we all do. So those are little fights in themselves, but we take it, we accept it because we love them. What do you think of that one? Isn't that something? So what it really comes down to is transparency and honesty is what works. Okay? Why do we fight? We fight because we're telling the truth. But why is that good? Because we solve a problem and make up. I think that's really important. The Trinity Gold's already in here. We're going to hoist it up on green. And remember that fighting with loved ones is part of the process. Okay? It's a good thing. Nothing harsh and nothing, that's going to do damage, but people argue and bicker and have fights all the time. It's a way of learning, probing, testing. If you enjoyed today's video, everybody, please subscribe. Send me your comments. I reply to all of them. Let's check out the green temperature. Cheers. Lots more vapor. Might be my new setting. Wow. Have a great day, everybody, and thanks for being with me for today's discussion. Cheers.